No, I got it. How about a little heel turn? You see, that's the excitement that I'm talking about.
John Cena's long-awaited heel turn has pleased many fans. If you're one of them, I won't tell you that you shouldn't be happy about it. But the real question is, are you pleased that he turned heel, or are you pleased with how it was executed? Whatever your answer is, I hope we can all agree that the way it was done was far from ideal. There are several issues with how this turn played out, and in this video, I want to break down everything that went wrong. 1. The turn itself. Let's go back a year to WrestleMania 40. Cena interfered in a match to save Cody Rhodes from Solo Sikoa. Then The Rock got involved and hit Cena with a rock bottom. Fast forward to Elimination Chamber 2025, and suddenly Cena is attacking Cody and aligning himself with The Rock. So what changed? What made Cena go from saving Cody to betraying him? There's no clear explanation, which makes the turn feel senseless. I understand that many people are excited just because Cena finally turned heel, but the foundation of any great story is logic, and this turn lacks it. It also feels like a last-minute decision. I'm not saying they came up with it overnight, but there's a clear lack of planning in how it was executed. 2. The presentation. I get that heels are supposed to frustrate the audience, but that shouldn't go so far. Before the promo was aired, one of the things I was mostly excited about was seeing Cena's new look and entrance theme after the turn. But when I first saw a clip of his return, he was still wearing his old babyface shirt. I assumed it was an old promo as I didn't watch the promo live, but then I watched the segment, expecting a new theme. Instead, he walked out with the same look, same music.
You don't get a new look because you dress like me. I don't dress like you idiots. You don't get new music. That is my voice on that song, and your time is finally up, and my time is finally now.
This was a huge letdown. Some might argue that this is intentional, that disappointing fans is part of the act. But I disagree. Imagine if Hulk Hogan turned heel in WCW but still wore his classic red and yellow gear. His transformation wouldn't have had the same impact. I get that Hogan's turn was kind of different case, but wrestlers' identity and presentation are crucial, and keeping Cena's babyface look undermines his turn. Plus, if he's truly supposed to be a heel, why is he wearing his shirt with the flag of whatever the country he is at? His merchandise still being sold with the flag of each country he visits. In Belgium, his shirt had the Belgian flag, and in Scotland, it had the Scottish flag. I don't think that's a heel thing to do. I understand the business side of it. Cena is a massive brand, and WWE wants to maintain his marketability. But if they were serious about his heel turn, they could have done what Cena himself once suggested when a turn was considered years ago. Remove his merchandise from WWE shop. The fact that they're trying to have it both ways is hurting the story and making his turn feel incomplete. The promos, Cena's recent promos, have been disappointing. They're not the worst I've ever seen, but at best, they're average. Think about the greatest villains in movies, TV, or even comics. Whoever you thought about, one thing they all have in common is that they don't paint themselves as victims. The only victims in a great villain story are the ones who stand in their way. But Cena's promos try to make himself the victim, which is a terrible approach for a heel. If you want to see how a truly great heel promo is done, I recommend looking up The Rock Owns Toronto on YouTube. That promo wasn't just about getting heat, it was a masterclass in controlling an audience.
Finally, The Rock has come back to Toronto, to run his mouth on all your candy asses. And then The Rock said, wait a minute, are you kidding The Rock? Are you kidding The Rock? What, is this the first time you've ever heard someone mention your city? Is that, yay, hooray, he said Toronto, yay, woo, yay. Last year, WrestleMania, 68,000 strong. 68,000 of you mother canuckers booing The Rock out of the building. Stronger than a bear, faster than a buck, the biggest thing to hit Canada because the Maple Leafs suck.
Rock made the fans a target, whereas Cena is acting like the fans wronged him. What makes this even more bizarre is that nobody has been booing Cena for years. The Cena sucks era is long over, yet his promos act as if we're still in 2012. He even said that the fans ruined his retirement. But how? When he announced it, people were disappointed and sad, not cheering against him. So what is he talking about? It feels like they're desperately trying to justify this turn, but it just doesn't add up. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, the positive takeaway is that Cena has finally turned heel. But that doesn't mean the execution was the best it could have been. It's still early, so maybe they'll improve things as the story develops. But right now, it's clear that this turn has major flaws. If you disagree, that's totally fine. I'm open to different opinions. If you love Cena's heel run so far, I respect that. But if you're only upset because I have a different perspective, I really don't care. Thanks for watching.
Wait, I got my straight. I brush your